How's it going, everybody? I'm going to do a little bit of review here as soon as I get pulled out. Hopefully I've got my camera facing the right way because I'm not leaning over now. I'm on a 2019. Hey, look, how you doing? I'm on a 2019 Can-Am Ryker. And I tell you what, it's got some giddy up and go. It's got a little bit of hesitation at first, and then it like picks up. Pretty cool. The steering's real weird. I mean, you just barely move it and it turns. So if anybody's looking for 2019 Ryker made by Can-Am, I see this is it's fully automatic. Like I said, it's a 900cc. It's got 77 horsepower. It's got a reverse on it, which is kind of weird. I haven't tried it out yet. It's got one brake. One brake. The back, it's one brake. It's like on a normal bike, it'd be the back brake. And I just missed it with my foot, and I just hit my heel on the ground because this thing set so low to the ground. Like I said, it's got like 77 horsepower. It's got two wheels in the front. I really hope you can see this. It's got two wheels in the front. It's got one wheel in the back. It's not a bad looking deal. I don't think you can see, this thing doesn't have like a, I don't think you can change anything. Them are buttons. I wonder if they got that in sport mode. I wonder if there's like a sports mode. That ain't a button. Fuel. An auto something. Sport mode. I don't know how you get in sport mode. Maybe, oh shit. I think it is in sports mode. I'm not 100% sure if the turn signals turn off by themselves, but I'll pull over here in the parking lot and kind of get an eyeball of it, show you on the camera what the whole thing looks like. Come over here. I still don't know if the turn signal's shut off. Okay, that turn signal's on. Okay, it's on. Let's see what happens. Holy shit. I'll be damn, turn signal shut off. Shit. Holy hell. It's got some pep to it. It's a little weird turning. Let's see here. Okay, parking brake is right here. Okay, so I should be able to get off of it. This is the 2019 Can-Am Ryker. This is a little bitty thing. Itty bitty. Got one swing arm. Got a little bitty seat too. The cool thing about it is, here's the reverse right here. These foot pegs, I can move them front to back depending on how big you are, how tall you are. I got them pushed all the way forward. This little contraption right here, I can move the handlebars back and forth, which is pretty crazy. I don't know what the top speed is of this thing. I haven't got a clue. I'm sure it'll get up and go pretty quick. I don't know what the RPMs would be like if I was cruising down the interstate. I mean, it's a 900, so it seems like it's not like super peppy, but just enough. So it may be geared pretty good for, you know, going down the interstate or something like that. Like I said, it's a fully automatic. I mean, it seems to get up pretty quick. There's just a little bit of vibration in the handlebars, if anybody was wondering. Not just ever so slight, not bad. The seat, I don't know, it's got like a back part to it. It kind of comes up a little bit. I don't know if I'm a big fan of it or not. I don't know. One thing that I don't like about it is it sits really, really, really super low to the ground. I mean, it is like super low to the ground. My heels are probably 5 inches, 4 or 5 inches away from the concrete right now. I mean, that's like, and see how I keep grabbing for a clutch? That's going to be something to get used to. I mean, if I was to ever get something like it, all this is a review. I'm riding it from a shop. It has no front brake lever, which is kind of weird, and it has no clutch. The one brake right there for your right foot, somehow or another that Can-Am has managed to make it to where it controls the front and the back. This is the only one that I've ever seen like that. You know, there might be more out there. I don't know. But it's the only one that I've seen like that. Let's get up to speed here. Yeah, I mean, it's not like riding my sports bike, because I would have been at probably 70 mile an hour by then. But the mirrors on here look pretty good. They vibrate on you, but I actually wouldn't mind having mirrors like that on my bike. I mean, they kind of look goofy, but I can see out of them. And I'm gonna have to eventually get back, because it looks like it's about to start raining. I feel a little bit of heat right here on my left leg. Like I said, the steering is like super touchy. Super, super touchy. And here I'm wanting to grab for something up here. If you're used to riding a bike, a motorcycle, then it's going to take a little bit of time getting used to it. You're not going to be able to grab anything up here. No clutch, no brake, front brake. Everything else is set up the same. You got your horn, turn signal, your brights, your kill switch. There is one nifty little feature of this thing. In order for you to start this thing, you have to, let's see, what road is this? Anyways, you have to push the brake in with your right foot, push the throttle forward, not backwards, but push it forward, then hit the start button. I guess that's to prevent you from starting it and accidentally having the throttle on. Now that suspension is pretty good. It just sucked up that bump real good. That's something else I wanted to find out. I felt it, but I didn't feel it, if that makes any sense. The suspension seems pretty good. The front end suspension, at least, it sucked up that real hard bump. The back suspension feels pretty stiff. I mean, you can see that I'm rocking it back and forth like this. But that's my review of the 2019 Ryker Can-Am.